used to bring the noise. Thanks for being a team behind our team. Let's go, Lady Hornets. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Lady Hornets.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's almost game time. Shout out to the approaching storm in the building. The elegance in the building. Sweet 16 in the building. Lady cheerleaders in the building. My alumni in the building. WDSU-TV, athletics, sports management, gifted hands, athletics, and last but not least, I'm in the building. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of Lift Every Voice and remain standing for the national anthem by the DSU Approaching Storm Beck Band.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hornets basketball here in Memorial Hall. It's a beautiful Monday evening, and your Delaware State University Hornets get set to take on Morgan State University. The Lady Bears are here joining us in Dover, Delaware. The last time these two teams played was a little less than 2 weeks ago, and Morgan State put it on your Lady Hornets. Back on February the 11th, the score 74-47. Morgan State got their second MEAC win of the season in that contest, and they've won 4 games in a row. They started out 0-8 in the MEAC, but they've really found their stride under interim head coach Ed Davis. They've picked it up. They've won 4 games in a row, as I said. started back on February the 4th against North Carolina Central. They won 44-42. And then the victory over Delaware State came 74-47. And then they escaped at Howard with an upset, beating them 73-72. And then just a few days ago on the 18th, they beat Savannah State 50-43. And so Delaware State has their work cut out for them. They're going to have to stop the hot Morgan State Lady Bears. As we get to the starting lineups, you see the Lady Hornets running out. Starting for Morgan State at forward will be Takira Williams. Starting at guard, Jihaya Chavis, Brayden Farrar, Zuri White, and Chelsea Mitchell. Those are the starters for Morgan State. As for the Hornets, going to be some usual suspects, Najee Pollard, Alicia Sharp, and Lorna Caesar. And then Aaliyah Stinnett, she's been inserted into the starting lineup. And Lanasia Ash, she's gotten a couple of starts this season, and she will get another one for the Hornets. You see the graphic there with the starting lineups. And with that, we will get into the impact players for this game. For Delaware State, same old common name, Najee Pollard, the impact player for Delaware State, still leading the MEAC in points per game, rebounds per game, and field goal percentage. But she struggled in their last meeting against Morgan State, only had 4 points. And that was a big reason, one of the many reasons for their loss in these two teams' last meeting. As for the Lady Bears, it's Takira Williams. Takira, number 3 from Morgan State. She's second on the team in rebounds per game and second on the team in points per game. And she's also second on the team in three-point percentage. So she does a lot for this basketball team. Look for her to be all over the floor, doing a lot, especially in the offensive end, inside and out. And she's going to be tasked with the guard of Najee Pollard. And so that's going to be a good matchup tonight between those two young ladies. As we get ready for the tip-off. And we are off and running. Morgan State wins the tip. And game 1 of our doubleheader underway. The men will be in action following the conclusion of this one. Hornets out in that 2-3 zone. Takira Williams down low, can't get the shot to go. Good defense from Najee Pollard underneath. And Caesar dumps it into Pollard. They double team her, but she gets it to go anyway. Zuri White had the initial defense, and Takira Williams was down low for the help, but no stopping number 22 when she sets her mind on the basket. And so a quick 2-0 lead for the Hornets. And now they'll trap up top. White passes out of it. They go inside to her. She kicks it out. Good ball movement here from Morgan State. And the 3 ball is up and good. Brayden Farrar. Farrar takes by far the most shots on this Lady Bears basketball team. Farrar has attempted 351 field goals on the season and 141 three-point attempts. Only shooting 22% from beyond the arc, but able to get that one to go. And now the Hornets turn it over. She's got another open look from downtown, too strong with this one. And Aaliyah Stinnett comes up with the rebound. Lorna Caesar with that left knee brace on. That happened in that, or right before they went on that 4-game road trip. Caesar injured that knee. But she's back in action, and we talk about her a lot and her importance for this team. She's a true point guard. She wants to facilitate. And here she kicks an Ash with the step back. Can't get it to go, but the offensive rebound by Alicia Sharp, and she gets the lay-in. Hornets jump back out in front, just underway here at Memorial Hall. 7:45 to go in the first quarter. Rematch from the game about 9 days ago between these two teams, and the jump shot too long from Chelsea Mitchell. And a whistle blown by the referees. The shot clock didn't reset despite the ball hitting the rim. Luis Gonzalez, Tony Patella, and Daryl Humphrey, the officials for tonight's game, as we get a turnover. Caesar gets the steal and in transition dumps it to Pollard. And Pollard loses it out of bounds. Lorna Caesar, I'd like to see her be a little bit more aggressive there. Looked a little indecisive in transition. Could have had a better opportunity than that instead. Another turnover. And Morgan State will turn it right back over. Lenasia Ash with good man-to-man defense up top. Hornets unable to get anything in transition, so they slow it down. And here's Aaliyah Stinnett, kicks out to Caesar. And Caesar's shot is off the front of the rim. Morgan State still trying to feel out the zone. Chelsea Mitchell trying to shoot over it. And it's no good, but we get a foul underneath on Alicia Sharp. And Sharp, the last few times that the Lady Hornets have been here in Dover, she has struggled to keep herself out of foul trouble. She's got to do a better job. She brings a lot of effort and a lot of intensity, but there's another one, just too aggressive. And just like that, Sharp picks up 2 fouls, and she's going to have to check out. Aylin Sankar will check in for her, as Mitchell is good on the first free throw attempt. But Alicia Sharp, she's a very good player. She brings a lot of effort. She's a good spot-up shooter for her size. And she's an excellent rebounder as well, but just needs to be more disciplined and under control in the defensive end. Keep herself out of foul trouble. She's become too important to this team. Ash with the drive, nobody there, and now a charge. Good defense down low from Takira Williams to get in position and take the charge, and now Ash gets her first foul. And with that, Michael Aldridge will check in. And I like this role for Michael Aldridge to be able to come off the bench as a 6th man, instant offense off the bench. I think she can really excel at that. And around the screen up top, Farrar no good on the 3, and we'll get a foul. This one goes against Zuri White of Morgan State.
Here's foul number 11, Zuri White, the first person on the team's first.
And the Hornets look much more into this game than they did the last time these two teams met. They came out sleepwalking the first time, and Morgan State took care of business in that one. So the Hornets just 2-11 in the MEAC, and now looking to end this 4-game win streak that Morgan State has going. Morgan State still working on feeling out that zone, settling for another 3. This one no good. Chavis off the mark. And now 5 substitutions getting ready to come in for Morgan State. There's a quick drive to the hole, and Aylin Sankar gets the lay-in. put the Hornets back out in front. Drive to the rim and a foul called on Najee Pollard. Pollard doesn't like it.
Lady Hornet foul number 13, Aileen Sankar, her first personal team's fourth. Media timeout.
And so that will take us to our first media timeout of the game. And with that, we will get you the keys to the game for the Hornets. The revenge factor coming into this one. We've talked a lot about that loss that they took a couple of weeks ago at Morgan State. So they come in. Again, we talked about they kind of sleptwalked their way through the early parts of that game, and Morgan State jumped on them. But early on, they've come out definitely much more intense in this game, especially on the defensive end. And that's going to be big for them. Again, the revenge factor, trying to get back at this Morgan State team for the earlier matchup. Number 2, defend Braynon Farrar. I talked about she leads this team by far in points per, field goal attempts. She's taken almost 100 shots more than the next player on the team. So Farrar is aggressive on the offensive end, but still only averages over 12 points a game, so she's not the most efficient scorer. If the Hornets can defend her and make her take some ill-advised shots, she will do it. And finally, turnovers. We talk about it a lot with the Lady Hornets, but it's always a key for them. They have to maintain possession of the basketball, can't give away easy possessions. And quite frankly, they're not a good enough offensive team to give up possessions like that. So they certainly need to take care of the basketball. And we will come back out of that timeout. And a fresh 5 for Morgan State.
Shooting 2, Takira Williams.
Janessa Fontroy on, along with Ivy Harrington. But Takira Williams is still on the floor. Dejai Patterson-Ricks is on. And Kaylin Ellis is the 5 for the Lady Bears. Good pass from Najee Pollard out to Michael Aldridge, but Aldridge can't get the shot to go. Ricks running the point for the Bears as they still continue to try and work on this 2-3 zone from the Hornets. And another foul called on the Hornets, this one on Diani Cochran. She's checked in for the first time today along with Janelle Addison.
Box out, 1-1.
Shooting 2, Janessa Buckroll.
Oh, come on now, that foul was on the floor. Oh, no they didn't. Pete, did Pete?
And so they're going to say the foul was in the act of shooting. So Fontroy at the line makes the first. And Janessa able to get the second to go as well. Good find there from Michael Aldridge to get Addison the ball over in the corner. And she got herself to about 12 feet and knocks down the mid-range jumper. And another foul called on the Hornets. This one going to go against Ivana Negron. Ivana Negron. And so Kyra Williams to the line again. And she's off the mark, but the long rebound will go to the Lady Bears. Kaylin Ellis with the rebound, and a new 30 for the Bears. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Morgan State up by a basket. And there's Williams pulling up from the outside, but another offensive rebound. This one Ivy Harrington picks up. Morgan State going inside, and a good take there by Janessa Fontroy. And Morgan State a good job that possession of stretching out the zone and getting Fontroy open down low in man-to-man defense. And here Addison the drive, she comes up short with the runner. And after a long defensive possession there for the Hornets, they get a quick miss. And Morgan State now a lucky bounce, and Kyra Williams gets the lay-in. Ellis trying to get the pass inside to Fontroy. Hit off of her feet. And it went right to Kyra Williams, and she got the lay-in. And on the other end, Morgan State attacking the Hornets with a trap up at the top of the key, and the Hornets have not responded well to it. Shooting quickly and not making their quick baskets. And now we're going to get a foul called on Fontroy. That just the second against Morgan State.
And foul number 30, Janessa Fontroy. Her first personal, team second.
Taylor Sparks Faulkner will check in for Diane Cochran. 14-8 the score. And Aldridge quickly pulls up from beyond the arc. And Aldridge banks in the three. But the Hornets were in a bit of a drought there, so they will certainly take it. And now Coach Ed Davis takes a timeout for Morgan State.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this
30-second timeout.
I need some contestants for the new game called Black Card Revoke. Have you ever heard of it? Promise you it's a fun game. One thing about the African American is always the culture. I'm gonna read off a sample question. The question is, what is the best music movie of all time? Is it A, 5 Heartbeats, B, Dreamgirls, C, The Temptations, or D, Purple Rain? That's a sample. Another question is, in what city did Rosa Parks refuse to move to the back of the bus? Is it Tuskegee, Montgomery, Birmingham, or Jackson, Mississippi? Those are sample questions. If you want to participate, come holler at us.
We're back underway out of that timeout. Just under 2 minutes remaining. And we get a foul this time on Taylor Sparks Faulkner. And the Hornets continue to rack up the fouls here early on in this basketball game.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just not.
And so Williams knocks down the first.
Box out. Say you got to pay.
She's been at the free throw line a lot here in this first quarter, and she's 5 of 6 so far. And the Hornets got to respond now to this pressure that Morgan State is coming at them with. And now Faulkner's got it in the corner. And the Hornets finally settle things down, but now just 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. And Aldridge going to take it herself and draw the foul. foul called on Ricks.
Number 10 to Jay Harrison Wicks for first personal team starter. Shooting 2, Micah Aldridge.
Good job, Mike. One more.
Aldridge doing a good job here coming off the bench. And just as I say that, she misses the free throw. But still's gotten a couple of baskets and a couple of assists so far for the Lady Hornets. And kept them around in this one. Down 16-12, under a minute to go in the first quarter of play. Hornets trying to avenge the loss from a couple of weeks ago. Morgan State trying to continue their 4-game win streak. Pass down low. Morgan State doing a great job of ball movement through the zone, but the shot no good. And Morgan State gets another offensive rebound, and now they can hold for the final shot. And Morgan State trying to be a little bit too aggressive. Zuri White, the wayward pass out of bounds. And so now the Hornets can hold for the last shot. And a whistle blows. They started the clock before the ball was touched, so they will reset that. 11.7 to go on the clock.
I feel good. My mom told me how to shake, so I don't feel like shake's all anyway. All right, be ready.
Aldridge, a good pass to Pollard. Pollard finishing around the rim, gets the lay-in to go. And that will end the first quarter. Hornets battle back late in that first quarter. Morgan State went to the line a ton, but the Hornets hanging around, down just 16-14. Michael Aldridge and G. Pollard carrying the load offensively. They've got 8 of the Hornets' 14 points. Janelle Addison added a couple. As you see here, some highlights from that first quarter. Morgan State looked like they were starting to figure out the zone. Good ball movement. There's Farrar getting the first basket. And Lanesia Ash was too good, but Alicia Sharp got the offensive rebound. But of course, she picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter. So we will see if we see her again in the first half. There was Sankar with the lay-in. But all in all, a very good first quarter from both teams, executing on the offensive end, intense on the defensive end. And we've got a close game, certainly not one that you could say after the first quarter of the last game between these two teams. As you see there, Pollard with the layup to end that first quarter of action. But 16-14 the score as we get ready for the second quarter of action.
Also, don't forget, once again, I need some contestants for the game we're going in between the games. Once again, a couple sample questions. Here's a sample. Mama said stop running in and out of the house before you what? Is it A, hurt yourself, B, let her fly in, C, break my screen door, or D, let my good air out? Another question. The best love story of all time, is it Love and Basketball, Love Jones, Jason's Lyrics, or Mahogany? So that's how they want y'all to participate. If y'all know the answers, I need contestants.
So the Hornets will start second quarter with the ball. Aldridge pulls up from downtown, but no good. Good offensive rebound there by Kaya Abrams, but can't get it to go. Probably wanted a foul called down low, but didn't get it. And Morgan State now with it in transition. Hornets trying to set up in that zone. Good cut inside by Takira Williams, but she couldn't handle the pass. Turns it over, and now a foul called against Chavis.
Fair foul number 2, Jahia Chavis. For first personal, teams first.
Jahia Chavis picks up the foul. To Kyra Williams with 7 points and 3 rebounds for Morgan State. 5 of those 7 points have come at the free throw line. Ivana Negron off the mark with the shot.
Out of bounds, Bears ball.
You know you hit it there. I know you're arguing, but I'm on your side.
Good pass down low there by Brandon Farrar to find the cutting Zuri White, and she gets the easy layup. Back into that Hornet zone, a little bit too far away from the basket. White had the baseline and able to knock it down, and there's Najee Pollard going to work and draws the foul. This one against Zuri White.
For second personal, team second.
And that's White's second personal. So we'll see Coach Davis sending Janessa Fontroy over to the scorer's table. Pollard makes the first. And Fontroy will check in for the Lady Bears. As for the Hornets, Aldridge and Negron will come off the floor for Aaliyah Stinnett and Lorna Caesar. Najee Pollard makes both free throws. She's a very good free throw shooter. She does all the fundamentals well, rebounding, defense, free throws. She does it all at a very effective rate. And now here's her defense on Fontroy, and straight up, and she gets the tie up.
Jump ball possession, Morgan State University.
And so the Lady Bears will hang on to it, but you still like the defense there from Najee Pollard. You see Morgan State gets the entry pass, and Pollard hands straight up, gets the block, and another block down low. And the Lady Hornets come up with it, and we'll get a shot clock violation.
I want a new crew. The ball hitting him.
And the refs discussing. Doesn't really matter whether it was a shot clock violation or not. The Lady Hornets clearly had possession of the ball.
My fault. You all right? Watch it play.
And a poor pass there by Lorna Caesar. Fontroy gets the steal, but misses the layup. Great transition defense there from Najee Pollard to force Fontroy to miss the layup. And now an open 3.
3 points, Jahia Chavis.
Jahia Chavis knocks it down. And that all created by the poor pass there by Lorna Caesar. And now Addison's trapped over in the corner, and she steps out of bounds.
Bears ball.
And some lackluster offense the last 2 possessions by the Hornets. And Coach Burgess quick to make the adjustment. Here comes Michael Aldridge in for Lorna Caesar. Coach Burgess not happy at all with her sophomore guard. And now we get a travel call against Brandon Farrar. And that's her. She wants to score. She wants to take the shots, and sometimes a little too overly aggressive. There's a case of it. She travels. And Stinnett drives, pulls up from mid-range, and knocks it down. She's got a nice, smooth, short jump shot. Three minutes into the second quarter, 7 minutes to go. In the first half of action, Lady Bears lead by 3. Good defense down low by the Hornets. And now in transition, Addison didn't feel like she had the room to get it, but takes it out, gets the lay-in, and Pollard Great find from Janelle Addison to get the cutting Najee Pollard, and she lays it in. And the foul.
There's foul number 30, Janessa Fontroy. Her second personal, team's third. Shooting one, Najee Pollard.
So Pollard with an opportunity to convert an N1 and tie this game up. And she converts, so we're back to all square, 21-21. Hornets been very active in that zone so far today. Ten seconds to go on the shot clock. Three ball up, no good. Shot was missed by Janiyah Chavis, and it went out of bounds off of Morgan State. Morgan State hasn't been as good with the ball movement here in this second quarter. Janelle Addison with the cut. Can't get the shot to go, but Pollard, the offensive rebound, it's no good. And we get a foul called on to Kyra Williams. And so Pollard will head back to the free throw line. Certainly not going to be held below double digits in this one. This is her first free throw. And so she converts on the second. Hornets will go back out in front, 22-21. That's Pollard's 10th point of the game. She's got nearly half of their points so far in this one. Shot pulled up by Farrar, way too long. Addison gets the rebound, and now in transition tries to get it to the trailing Michael Aldridge. And Chelsea Mitchell swats it out of bounds. So that will reset the possession for the Hornets. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Aldridge pulls that one up from way downtown. Strong rebound down low by Najee Pollard and the lay-in. And Najee Pollard wants no parts of another loss to this Morgan State team. She is playing very aggressive on the offensive end, attacking the glass and attacking the paint. And good defense down low. Kaya Abrams with the steal. In transition, she slows it down. Gets it to the trailing Aldridge. Aldridge finds Stinnett. Stinnett at the free throw line, banks it in. Good turnaround here. Quick 10-0 run from the Lady Hornets. And just like that, they're up 5, and Morgan State's going to get a timeout. 21-16, a couple of bad turnovers by Lorna Caesar. And Coach Burgess fired her girls up. Michael Aldridge came in the game, and since then, a 10-0 run. Najee Pollard has taken over this basketball game, dominating down low. She's up to double digits already in this one. You see there a strong rebound with the right hand and the lay-in. And then Aldridge finds the cutting Aaliyah Stinnett. She gets to the open space in the middle of the floor and knocks it down. And so the Hornets up by 5 here with 4:50 to go in the second quarter.
Don't forget, here's another sample question for today's game. Check it out, listen, ladies. A woman can never have too many what? A, bags, B, men, C, shoes, or D, options. It's going down. Make sure y'all come on out this Saturday versus UMBS. I promise you, if you don't get here early, you will not get in. If you ain't here by halftime in the girls' game, you might as well just turn around. I promise you, it's an alumni game, so alumni are going to be in the building. It's going to be sold out. Don't be a sellout and come late. Shout out to DJ Give the Hands with.
Back underway here, just under 5 minutes to go in the first half of action. Najee Pollard with 12 points and 5 rebounds for the Lady Hornets. She's leading the way like she always does. And the Hornets following her lead, and now we get a foul called. This one going to go against Najee Pollard for a block. Just Najee's first of the game, though.
Shooting 2, Chelsea Mitchell.
Too late. Thank you.
Morgan State at their 11th free throw attempt of the game so far, and they've made 10 of them, so they've been very effective from the free throw line. That's helped keep them around, and now 11 of 12 at the line. Hornets not too shy of themselves. They've been 5 of 7 from the free throw line. And now Morgan State going into a half-court man-to-man defense, going to try and attack the Hornets just as soon as they get across half court. And Pollard gets the open mid-range shot but can't get it to go. But the Hornets, they've been very good on the defensive end. Morgan State shooting just 5 of 20 from the field, but the Hornets lacked a little bit of discipline and self-control. Talked about the 12 free throws Morgan State has taken so far. To Kyra Williams to the hole strong and gets the lay-in. And just like that, the lead down to 1 for the Hornets. Pollard the drive, the lay-in no good. Gets her own rebound and puts it up. And another foul drawn by Najee Pollard. And to Kyra Williams, the culprit.
Shooting 2, Najee Pollard.
Good job. One more.
Pollard gets the first to go. But Pollard misses on the second. With just over 3.5 minutes to go. Here in the first half of action, 27-25 the score. Been a back and forth game to this point. Now to Kyra Williams, the drive, no good, and a foul called. And Najee Pollard commits this one. And Pollard picks up her second foul. So Tykyra Williams really been effective in this game, getting to the free throw line. And she's been very good when she's been at the line as well. She's now 6 of 7, make it 7 of 8 from the free throw line. And so if sending Tykyra Williams to the free throw line was the strategy for Coach Burgess, I think it's got to change. And now Negron turns it over on the full court press for Morgan State. And the pass just a hair too long. Jade Duncan trying to get it out in transition. To Ivy Harrington, but just too long. And it goes out of bounds. And Negron, another wild pass. This one goes out of bounds.
Bears ball.
And just like that, Negron's committed her second turnover in a row. And Lenasia Ash is going to check in for her.
Shut it down. All right. Focus, focus.
Hornets struggling to adapt to that press.
Defense.
And now a tie game. Farrar pulls up from downtown. Shot no good, but the rebound by Harrington. She goes up. Can't get it to go. But another offensive rebound, this time from Jade Duncan, and she gets the lay-in. Ash is trapped in the corner. She overthrows Najee Pollard. 3 consecutive turnovers by the Lady Hornets, and Coach Burgess calls the timeout. This press has given them fits so far in this one. Morgan State really active, really intense in that full court press. And the Hornets struggling with it. We'll see what kind of adjustments they come up with out of the break.
Black card revoked. Here is the question. According to your mama, what does it mean if she said she had a dream about fish last night? Hold on, let me read the options. Is it A, bad luck? B, somebody's pregnant? C, somebody get married? Or D, money? If you think you know the answers, come see me to sign up. What is it?
Let's get the ball back.
Back underway, and the Lady Bears back out in front, up 29-27. Lorna Caesar has checked into the game for the Hornets. Good job by the Lady Bears stretching out that zone. And Farrar, a good find of Jade Duncan there, and Duncan got the easy lay-in. And Morgan State backs off of that press. And Caesar's pass is deflected. Ash able to come up with it. She finds Pollard, and Pollard kicks it out to Abrams, and a charge called. And just like that, Najee Pollard's picked up her 3rd foul.
Shoot it next time, baby.
And that is not good news if you're a Lady Hornet fan. Oh, excuse me, that's just her 2nd foul. Just her 2nd, but Pollard checks out.
Play ball, play ball. Sit down over there.
And now a whistle to discuss something.
Come on, man. I know you're right. I ain't saying that.
Correction, Lady Hornet foul number 22, Najee Pollard, her 3rd, team's 3rd.
So I was right the first time. It is the 3rd foul on Najee Pollard. And so they're going to have to work without her. She's been very effective and the key reason they've been in this game.
Out of bounds, Hornets ball.
Morgan State steps out of bounds. And so the Hornets will get it back. But again, they're going to have to do it on the offensive end without Najee Pollard, at least for the rest of this 2nd quarter. Addison, a dangerous pass, and Aldridge can't hang on to it. And the Lady Hornets just all of a sudden not making good decisions with the basketball.
Defense.
And they had just 5 turnovers before that last time out. And they've had about 5 since then. So really struggling all of a sudden to take care of the basketball, and it's resulted in Morgan State on a 10-1 run.
Bears ball.
Good deflection, though, by Janelle Addison. Sankar couldn't come up with it. And so Morgan State will hang on to it. Just 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. They've got to get it in and get one off quick. Williams pulls up, shot nowhere near a rim.
Hornets basketball.
And so good defense there from the Lady Hornets. 12 seconds between the shot and game clock. Aldridge doesn't appear to be in a hurry, so Hornets just going to look for one good possession here to try and get a basket and close out with a defensive stop. Addison picks up her dribble. Gets rid of it to Kaya Abrams, and a block. Abrams gets the lay-in and one. Foul called on to Kyra Williams. Abrams, you see Addison picks up her dribble. Abrams, a good job coming to get the basketball. And Williams definitely was nowhere near set, an easy call. And Abrams finishes, and now we'll try for the three-point play, and it just falls. Ring around the rim for a little bit, but able to drop. And so a one-point game, 23 seconds remaining in the first half, 31-30 the score. Hornets much more competitive this time around against the Lady Bears. And now Farrar's got it. And a good poke out from behind by Michael Aldridge. Two and a half seconds remaining, so once again, Morgan State will have to go quickly off of the inbounds pass. And a poor pass. Ash gets the steal, pulls up, off the front of the iron, no good. But good defense to close out the half for the Hornets. Got to take better care of the basketball when they come out for the second half and have to stay out of foul trouble. The free throws have kept Morgan State in this one so far. The score 31-30. We'll be back for the second half of action here at Memorial Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DSU Halftime Experience, brought to you by the Delaware Army. Today's contest, I promise you it's going to be another good one. We have the Hornet three-legged race. My contestants, come on out here. We got two teams. In Team A, we have representing, we got Tia McLeod. She's a junior from Virginia. And we got Joseph Carter, a sophomore from Ohio. Team 2, we got Jabari Wells, a junior from New York. And we got Kanisha Tyus, a sophomore from right here in Dover, Delaware. Now, let me explain what's going to happen. It's a team effort about endurance and agility. Just what they have to do. Each team has to dribble down. They both have to make a layup, right? After they both make a layup, they got to now run back to half court, then run to the foul line, and only one of them has to make a foul shot, and then run back, and then at the end of that, we'll have a winner. Y'all got it? Y'all ready? On your mark. Get set. Go!
I worked my whole life for this one.
Oh, don't fall. We will put you on World Star. You got to tie it back up. You got to tie it back up. Hold on. That's a hold on. The cord got cut. His leg was too big. Hey, they still were the winners, you guys. You went too far away from each other. But we're going to give you another shot. We'll see what we can do for you two. Give you guys an opportunity. But you guys are the winner. As of right now, show some love for the three-legged race. I don't even know. We just ripped this. We just found this stuff. You know what? I improvise. This is what I do. Whatever team makes a layup, foul shot, and a three-point shot first. As a team, no. As a team. So give me one ball, or you give me one ball. You got to make a layup, a foul shot, and a three-point shot. Y'all got it? Y'all decide who shoots, but the ladies have to at least shoot one of them. All right? No, you don't have to run back. Layup first, foul shot, then three-point shot. Go. Oh, you rebound for him. Rebound for him. Uh-oh, they made the foul shot down there. They about to beat y'all again. It's over. Oh my gosh, y'all didn't even. I gave you guys another opportunity. I see y'all shining right now. Team B, congratulations. You're today's winner. You win a $25 gift card to an eatery. Congratulations, you two. Just go have it. We got a little prize for y'all, a little bucket. Make sure y'all go see my promotional team right over there. Give the hands. Let's go. Y'all want to hear some more sample questions for the game? Y'all got it? I've been winning so long, it's like alchemy. I've been playing cards with the house money. 21 Grammys, I'm a savage. Oh, 21 Grammys. I'm a savage. I shoot. Even word back with 12 solo albums all platinum. I know you ain't out here talking numbers right. I know you ain't out here talking summers right. I know you ain't walking around talking down. Hey, Gibson. When you were running right. Oh, I see you shining over there. Oh, you got that instrumental. Oh, matter of fact, do your thing, player. You love to dance, don't you? Who that right there? Y'all must dance as a team all the time. One, two step, let's go. One, two step, let's go. Let me see ya. I love it when you. Let me see ya. Hey, Millie rock with it. I like y'all. Y'all jumping over here. Shout out to Lake Forest is in the building. Lake Forest ladies basketball. Don't hide now. Why you hiding? Like I'm not gonna see her. What's up? Y'all in the building. We out here. Why y'all acting like this? Y'all be all on Snapchat. Don't be acting shy now. Get the hands, you going in. They feeling you over here. Don't stop dancing now. Oh my gosh. Get the camera over here. Camera woman. Don't run now. Do your dance. Stand up, let's go. Do your dance, woman. Do your dance. Put her on Snapchat. Put her on Snapchat. She was over here going hard. Don't stop dancing. Do your thing. We're going to watch you. Go ahead. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. She almost broke her back. She almost had a strain. Where my true DSU fans at? If you're a true Hornet, make some noise. Where my real Hornets at? You a Hornet? Don't run from me. Y'all always say, "Oh, come on inside." I'm over here now. Look, they ain't trying to give me no eye contact. How you doing, mama? She ain't trying to give me no eye contact. Look at her. Don't run from me. It's it smell good over here. What is that? It smell good. Shout out to all my people from the islands. Anybody from the islands? Oh, get it, mama. Why is everybody acting shy all of a sudden? You from the islands smelling that good? You're from the islands? Let me see your island dance. Come here. You are my favorite. Come on. That's my girl right here. I'm gonna have a 9-year-old with more heart. It was her birthday was the other day. Right there. Do your dance. Oh. For the islands. That's the island Millie Rock. That's the Jamaican Millie Rock. Oh. St. Thomas. Oh. Hey. Oh. Do your dance. That's my girl. It was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Everybody knows that. Summer bong, 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 summer bong. Over your head, over your head, over your head, over your head, over your head. Because you're paying for your bed. All right, jiggy body, jiggy body. Ready, 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 ready. Father elephant, go and make
Let's
them
go.
dance. Make them dance, yeah, father.
Approaching Storm is warming up.
Everybody love to dance, and so do you, and so do you.
So let's just Scooby-Doo.
Scooby! Everybody Scooby-Doo. Yep. Just Scooby-Doo. Everybody just squad.
Shout out to the approaching Storm in the building.
Everybody love to
Make sure you'll get ready for March Madness. Don't forget, next week, DSU alumni game. Score down. Approach the score. approaches Stone. Don't forget, immediately following this game, we will have the men's basketball set to tip off at 7:30. Also, I still need a few more contestants for the black card revoke game. I got 2 teams, I need 2 more. Y'all need more sample questions? I give you another sample question. According to your mama, why shouldn't a woman buy a man a pair of shoes? Is it A, he'll leave you? B, he'll start cheating? C, he'll 2-step right out your life? Or D, he'll start drinking?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the second half of action between the Lady Bears and the Lady Hornets. Morgan State up 31-30. And some key stats from that first half. Morgan State 13 of 14 from the free throw line. They're just 8 of 26 from the field and 2-11 from beyond the arc. But again, 13 of 14 from the free throw line. They've converted all the easy ones, keeping them in the game. They've got 9 offensive rebounds and 19 total rebounds. They're out rebounding Delaware State 19-13. So they've controlled the glass. And turnovers, 11 turnovers from Morgan State, 10 for Delaware State. So the 2 teams even in that category. Just about even, I should say, in that category. And the inbounds pass to Michael Aldridge, and we are back underway. Najee Pollard not on the floor for the Hornets. She's got 3 fouls. So the Hornets going to try and make it work with her on the bench. Good offense there. Addison had the inside pass to Lanesia Ash. And Ash just missed the reverse layup. Good defense. Farrar couldn't handle the pass. And Addison picked it up and got it out to Aldridge. And Aldridge with the lay-in, and the Hornets take the lead, 32-31. Hornets' biggest lead was by 5 with 5:04 to go in the second quarter. Morgan State led by 6 with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. So nobody's gotten too far ahead. Both the teams have gone back and forth. The lead has changed now 8 times with the layup from Michael Aldridge. And you get the turnover there with the 3-second violation against Morgan State. But again, eight times the lead has changed. 4 times the score has been tied. So these 2 teams pretty evenly matched and going back and forth. Hornets once again trying to slow down the freight train that's been Morgan State. 4 wins in a row coming into this one, including a 27-point win over the Hornets. Delaware State doesn't look like that's going to happen again. Good defense from Aylin Sankar to knock the ball away from Chelsea Mitchell. Not allow the easy layup. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. And Hornets fell asleep there on defense, but Takira Williams misses the layup. Aldridge in transition. Can't get it to go. Good transition defense from Morgan State. They come back the other way. She misses the layup. Chavis misses the layup. Aldridge again in transition. Finds Sankar this time. Sankar too strong with the layup. But a foul called against Morgan State, I believe, against Takira Williams. And it is, and that's Williams' 3rd foul. She's got 11 points in the game. And so we will see if Coach Davis takes Takira Williams out as she gets into some foul trouble, and we will get a couple of subs. And they will send in Jade Duncan, who was pretty effective in her scarce minutes in the first half. So Takira Williams will come off. For the Hornets, Aaliyah Stinnett checks in along with Najee Pollard. So Pollard, this is dangerous time. She's got to be careful. Still over 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. She cannot pick up her 4th foul anytime soon. The Hornets up by 3. Mitchell, the pump fake, drives. What a shot. Athletic around the rim, Chelsea Mitchell. The scoop shot gets it to go. Sankar with a take. She goes too strong with the layup. And now the long transition pass to Farrar. She can't get the layup to go. Tipped up and around, and Micah Aldridge comes up with it. Very hot and heavy action early on here in this second half. Both teams up and down the floor. They run. Ash too strong with the three-point shot, but the Hornets get the offensive rebound. Aldridge wide open from downtown. She can't get it to go. Aldridge had all day to take that shot, just a little bit too strong. And it's a 34-33. Pass too tall.
Hornets ball.
This one from Ivy Harrington. Just a little too tall, and so another turnover. 34-33. Up and down the floor action to start off this second half. And we'll see if these teams slow things down. And now we get a foul against the Lady Bears.
Here's foul number 5, Brandon Farrar. Her first personal
Brandon Farrar gets the call against her. Aldridge again left open for that downtown three, and again just a little bit too strong. Aldridge is just that much off. Just a little bit too strong with the past couple of three-point attempts. Chelsea Mitchell going to drive, slash her way through the zone and draw the foul. And I believe this one against Alicia Sharp. And Sharp picked up 2 early fouls in that first half and sat out the rest of it. And now, early on in this second half, she picks up her 3rd foul. So Sharp, we talked about it, a very effective player, but just sometimes gets a little bit lackluster and finds herself in foul trouble. And Mitchell misses the first free throw. Her first miss from the free throw line today, but she makes the second. She's 5 of 6 at the line. And now Morgan State in a bit of a 3-quarter press. And Stinnett, dangerous pass. And it tips off Ivy Harrington and goes out of bounds. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Kai Abrams has the net open, but she's fouled. Ivy Harrington all over her, and Abrams draws the foul call. And so she wasn't shooting, so she won't go to the line, but the Hornets will get a fresh 30. Good work on the inbounds pass. Pollard found Abrams. Abrams found Sharp. Sharp couldn't get the 3, but an offensive rebound and another one. And Pollard lays it in. And we will see how effective she is here in this second half, at least for this 3rd quarter. Certainly got to think she won't be as aggressive as usual with those 3 fouls, but there gets an offensive rebound and a basket. Now an offensive rebound by Chelsea Mitchell, and she's able to bring it out. A couple of times she had the ball swatted, but hung on to it. And the Lady Bears continue to get offensive rebounds in 2nd and 3rd chances. Mitchell pulls up for mid-range, can't get it to go, but guess what? Another offensive rebound, this one Ivy Harrington. And finally the Hornets get a turnover, but they give it right back, and now Farrar with the drive, no good. And another offensive rebound will send Morgan State to the line, and it's Najee Pollard called for the foul.
Media timeouts. Hornet fans, show your love for your DSU cheerleaders.
And Najee Pollard didn't like the call, but that's her fourth. So we will see what lineup the Hornets come out with after this timeout.
One more time for the ladies.
And so we're back. Zuri White will be at the line for Morgan State. 2 free throws to tie this game back up.
Shooting 2, Zuri White.
And so you look at the stat sheet, Morgan State with 14 offensive rebounds, but they have just 9 second chance points. But they've gone to the free throw line a lot on those second opportunities. That's created a lot of the fouls called against the Hornets. And a turnover to the three-quarter press. Ivy Harrington the steal and gets the lay-in, and Morgan State takes the lead. Got to give Coach Ed Davis a lot of credit. He's really mixed it up, really brought out this full-court press against the Hornets at random times. Sometimes they're in front and they pull out the press. Sometimes they're behind. In this case, it was a close game, and Coach Ed Davis brought out the press, and the Hornets once again look like they haven't seen it in a while.
Bears ball.
And back-to-back turnovers against that press. And now they're behind 2, and Morgan State has the ball. And now a pass inside and an easy look from Jade Duncan. Good feed from Ivy Harrington. And the Hornets just poor spacing, danger of getting a 10-second violation. Good pass, and now Sankar finds Aldridge. Aldridge lays it in. Good job by Michael Aldridge to finish around the rim, but still not exactly traditional. They're breaking that zone, or excuse me, that press. So 40-38 to score. 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And Jade Duncan, another lay-in inside. This one, the feed from Chelsea Mitchell. Good job this time by the Hornets to break the press, and Kaya Abrams goes at the rim, trips and falls. But the Hornets get the offensive rebound, and Michael Aldridge will start over. Ash steps into this three, gets it to go. Lanasia Ash got the step into that three, was wide open, and it's a 1-point game now. Things beginning to intensify. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter of action. Two teams been back and forth all game long. Harrington down low. Excuse me, that was Zuri White, but the shot no good. Dangerous pass from Addison. She had Ash open in the corner. Instead tried to go to Sankar down low. And it was intercepted. And they really have struggled with the turnovers since about 4 minutes to go in the first half. They've really turned it over at a high rate. And that one out of bounds off of Aylin Sankar. And now Fauntleroy will check in for Jade Duncan. And now Taylor Sparks Faulkner will check in for Aylin Sankar. So a couple of subs from both teams. Great defense there from Kaya Abrams on the inbounds pass. Abrams had great timing on the jump and swatted it right back into Ivy Harrington trying to get the inbounds pass off. And Janelle Addison trying to take it herself all the way to the rim and misses the layup. That's about the third or fourth bunny that the Hornets have missed in this game. And you can't miss those if you want to win this game, especially against a team that's won 4 in a row. Kai Abrams again getting in a passing lane. And Farrar with the take draws the foul on Taylor Sparks Faulkner. And you see Coach Burgess continuing to stress to her girls. Go straight up with your defense and don't move. But the Hornets just continue to be undisciplined, being a little too aggressive on the defensive end. And Morgan State continues to make these free throws. And Farrar hits them both. So a 3-point game, under a minute and a half to go. Aldridge, a dangerous pass. Chelsea Mitchell with the steal, and this is going to be a charge. Great defense there from Lenasia Ash, but once again, the Hornets continue to struggle with this full court press. They have got to do a better job against it. And they're able to break it quickly this time. And I believe we've got an off-the-ball foul this time. Didn't see who the call was against. Addison finds Abrams. Abrams pulls up the mid-range. No good. And Suri White comes up with the rebound. Keep in mind, we haven't seen Takira Williams much in this third quarter. She's got 3 fouls. We'll likely see her back for the fourth quarter. As for Najee Pollard, she's got 4. So we will see what Coach Burgess does with her. White short on the floater, but Fauntleroy gets another offensive rebound and goes to the free throw line. And Faulkner's got 3 fouls now. And now discussion amongst the referees by the scorers table.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we will be giving away the opportunity to win that PlayStation 4. It's going down today. Also, don't forget about the Black Card Revoke game coming up.
Quick look at the remaining schedule for the Hornets after today. Just 2 games left on the regular season for the Hornets. They have a home game against their rival UMES coming up this Saturday the 25th, and then they'll have a week off, and they will take on Howard on March the 2nd to close out the season. And then March 6th, the MEAC tournament kicks off. So again, just 2 regular season games left after this one. The Hornets 2-11 in the MEAC. Morgan State 4-8.
See, y'all 90s babies, I don't think y'all know about this song. If you know the song, sing it for me. Let's go!
And Ash makes the first technical free throw. I'm not sure what the technical was for, but Ash makes them both. And so that will make this a 1-point game. And now Janessa Fontroy will head to the free throw line to take her 2 foul shots. And Fontroy shot rims in and out. Alicia Sharp will check in for Sparks Faulkner. And we've got a lane violation, this one on Ivy Harrington. So the second free throw will not happen. And Janelle Addison in transition off of breaking the press. Quick jumper, and she can't get it to go. And now less than a shot clock to go. We'll see if Morgan State hangs on to it, and they slow it down, they will. Farrar's got it at the top of the key. 10 seconds to go. 1-point game. Lanesia Ash tips it away. Here comes Kai Abrams the other way. She goes to Mike Aldridge. Aldridge going to try and finish. Just too strong with the layup. And that's how we end the third quarter, exactly how we started it. Back and forth action. Aldridge can't get it to go. But the 2 teams split the third quarter. It was a 1-point game to start it, and it's a 1-point game to end it. Stay with us, folks. We've got a great fourth quarter upcoming. As we get some highlights from that third quarter of action. The 2 teams early on going back and forth. Addison got the steal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I said I got a couple of cute dogs in here. I'm going to ask one question. Alumni here. They asked Devin Morgan, how many NBA teams could he guess in 30 seconds? Is it A, 14, B, 15, C, 16? 16. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm right here, dog. Where my dog?
Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, Charlotte Hornets, Memphis Grizzlies, San Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City, Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers, Toronto Raptors, Lakers, the Clippers, the Suns, the Utah Jazz.
If he gets in 16, I got $5,000 for you. Oh, he just missed it. And the answer was 15. Well, we got a gift thing for you. Make sure you come see us before the game is over, all right? Shout out to the Qs. Omega Psi Fire. Deep.
I ain't really never give a fuck. It's fair. When I slip, I just I want to, cause I have to.
Don't make it. Don't want the atomic dog. No, not today. You ain't trying to sweat right now, right? I know.
I'm gonna stay this shit. It's all for the money.
Is
You
it?
with me?
He threw it up. Shout out to a Mega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Turn the cameras to this big guy right there. Big Stretch, what's up, baby? The tallest Q I know. 6'10".
Famous dog. But the dog that chases its tail will be this.
Here we go, fourth quarter. Let's finish strong. Let's get behind our Lady Hornets. Defense!
So just underway here in the fourth quarter, a 1-point game. The two teams have gone back and forth all game long. They've changed leads 9 times. They've tied in this game 6 times. But now 10 minutes to decide the winner. And Farrar opens up the fourth quarter with a 3-pointer. And the Hornets again are going to have to go to work to start this fourth quarter without Najee Pollard. And Alicia Sharp gets to the rim and misses the easy lay-in. And quickly, Takira Williams picks up her 4th personal foul. So the 2 best players on the floor today have arguably been Takira Williams and Najee Pollard. And they're both stuck on 4 fouls. And Alicia Sharp misses the first free throw. Sharp gets the second one to go, a 3-point game. Takira Williams off now for Morgan State. And they go inside to number 11, Zuri White. She can't finish. And now the Hornets will look to push. Kai Abrams open from downtown. The shot too long. And the rebound goes off of Chelsea Mitchell. And the Hornets will hang on to it.
Hornets ball.
Chelsea Mitchell swats the inbounds pass, and now the other way. Fakes out Michael Aldridge and gets the easy lay-in. And now we get a foul called on Ivy Harrington. So these two teams really getting after it to open up this fourth quarter. Jahia Chavis will check in for Ivy Harrington now. Yeah, but the Hornets have just not converted on some easy looks that they've had in this game around the rim. And here's Stinnett. She gets her shot blocked. Chelsea Mitchell steals it away. And Farrar going the other way. She's got a man advantage and gets the layup to go. And the Hornets just not taking care of the basketball. Struggling with this press. And now Sharp, just a wild pass right to Chelsea Mitchell. And now in transition, Farrar gets the layup. Or excuse me, misses the layup. But she gets called for the blocking foul, and just like that, Morgan State has opened up a 7-point lead here in the fourth quarter with a chance to make it 9. And Coach Burgess senses she needs a timeout. Delaware State just not been very composed to start this fourth quarter. But it looked like Najee Pollard took off her sweatsuit, so I think she's going to check back into the game. And Coach Burgess needs her on the floor. 51-44 the score, 8:12 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Come on over to my Muhammad's Caribbean Kitchen. All the way up. I see you, Mama. I see you. You came like these young millennials.
Najee Pollard will check back in for the Hornets.
Shooting 2, Brandon Farrar.
Brandon Farrar back at the line for Morgan State. And she misses the first, but the Hornets getting abused on the glass, being out-rebounded by Morgan State 35-20. Hornets have not done a good job attacking the glass. And it's really been since Najee Pollard came out of the game that they've lost, that they've begun to really struggle in the rebounding category, and now Najee Pollard gets her 5th foul. A poor pass results in a turnover, and Pollard, trying to get back on defense, just ran into the ball handler. And Pollard fouls out just like that with 8 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. Hornets have just really struggled with this full court press. And Morgan State's really been saving it, well, saving a full deployment of it and aggressiveness of it for this 4th quarter. And you see why. 52-44, Morgan State out in front and with the basketball.
Out of bounds, Hornets ball.
But a good job there on the defensive end of getting the passing lane. And the Hornets create a turnover of their own. And the best way to avoid the press is to get stops on defense, get turnovers, and then Morgan State can't deploy the press. And now a jump ball called as Sankar tried to get to the rim. Possession will stay with the Hornets, but they certainly didn't want to lose that possession arrow. Aldridge way short with the 3.
Bears ball.
And now Takira Williams will check back in for Morgan State. Now Coach Burge is going to go with a man-to-man press of her own. And now they trap. Lanasia Ash gets the steal, and now to try and finish on the other end. She gets it to go in, 1. Lanasia Ash with the trap at half court, and then gets the lay-in and the foul. And you see here after the steal the other way, and Chavis got her a little bit low, and Ash able to get the lay-in to go, and this, a big free throw, can bring the Hornets within 5. And so that's a big one, and a great job there on the defensive end by the Hornets. And Ash no good with the free throw. Morgan State gets the rebound, and Farrar gets it across half court. And Takira Williams can't hang on to it, and it goes out of bounds. And so the Hornets will get it back. Ed Davis telling her girls to settle down. Takira Williams will check back out. Jade Duncan comes in for Takira Williams, the junior. And a poor pass from Janelle Addison. And it's stolen away, and at this point in the game, the Hornets cannot afford to have silly turnovers like that. Addison just not even close to a good pass. And now an off-ball foul, I believe, on Aylin Sankar.
Lady Hornet foul number 13, Aylin Sankar, her 2nd personal team starter.
And a lot of substitutions in and out. Now Takira Williams will check back in for Morgan State, and Lorna Caesar checks in for Janelle Addison, who committed that last turnover. And Morgan State, you could tell they're starting to make that clock a factor, slowing down the offense. But Farrar, a good take to the rim, and she gets fouled. No help defense there from the Lady Hornets. Farrar able to go just about unimpeded to the rim. Ash forced to commit the foul just to stop her from the easy lay-in. And she's able to get the first one to go. Morgan trying to open the lead back. Morgan trying to open their lead back up to 8. And Farrar gets it to go. They will. And now they can deploy the press. And a good job from Caesar and Ash to break it. And now Abrams thought better of driving to the rim. Still time in this game for the Hornets, but offensively they've got to get something going. No Michael Aldridge, or excuse me, Aldridge is on the floor, but no Najee Pollard for the rest of this game. Late in the shot clock, Ash throws one up and gets fouled by Chelsea Mitchell. Poor offensive possession, and Mitchell bails him out. Just Mitchell's second, so she's not in any trouble of fouling out of this game. And Ash misses another one. She missed on the attempt to convert on the N1 and misses that one. And again, at this stage of the game, every possession and every point is critical.
Somebody come back here. You come back here, man.
And Ash misses another one, her third consecutive, and an empty possession for the Hornets. Good job there by Farrar to keep it on their side of the court. Not allow the backcourt violation to get called. And now she'll take to the rim and draw another foul. Farrar really hasn't been as aggressive as she usually is. But she's begun to attack and take over here in this fourth quarter, and that's Ash's fourth foul. And she gets the first one to go, and defense for offense as Jade Duncan checks back in for Takira Williams. Farrar a chance to make this the first double-digit lead of the game, but she misses, but Chelsea Mitchell goes and gets the offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds on Kaya Abrams. And Morgan State's effort and intensity has shown up here in this fourth quarter. They have outworked the Hornets. They've outworked the Hornets here in this fourth quarter, and Delaware State going to have to go on a big-time comeback down the stretch if they're going to win this one. The Kyra Williams shot off the mark, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Ivy Harrington. And so Jade Duncan will check back in for Takira Williams. Still a 9-point game, just over 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time for the Hornets, but they've got to get things going offensively here. And quickly. And Lorna Caesar another turnover. Farrar tips this one away, but Caesar gets the steal right back, and now 2-on-1. Aldridge to Abrams. Abrams misses the layup. And the Hornets have just missed so many easy opportunities, and there's another one. You have a 2-on-0 opportunity, and Abrams misses the layup. And Aldridge didn't go back up with it and thought she got fouled. And it went out of bounds, and so the Hornets down 9. Got to regather themselves here with 4:51 to go in the fourth quarter.
That's right. Ooh, this is what I need y'all to do, Delaware State University.
Yeah, they hate, but they broke.
Don't be broke, recycle. The DSU Recycle Initiative is going down March 13th. Be on the lookout for that. University Recycle Initiative. She's a bozo.
It's a man, you don't know.
Ho!
We got liquor by the boatload. Disrespect the life, that's a no-no.
It's a what?
On my dressed in that roll.
What?
I ride for my guys, that's the bro.
It's the what code?
You already know, man, ain't texting me.
I don't know why.
I don't know when keep that in next to me. Like I ain't got that headed to the left of me. Like we ain't in these streets moving sessions.
Keep going. Keep going.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Delaware State now going to the full court press, and they get a turnover. And Aldridge, a great job to throw it up on the foul. And Aldridge will go to the free throw line for 2. And we'll see if Aldridge can take advantage of him. Lanesia Ash has missed 3 free throws in this fourth quarter, and all of a sudden that's become a factor in this one. Hornets just 12 of 19 from the free throw line. Morgan State is 22 of 27. Aldridge gets the first one to go. And so Aldridge converts on both free throws. And Farrar breaks the press, and now in transition to Kyra Williams, gets the easy layup to go. And a lazy pass from Kai Abrams, easily stolen by Chelsea Mitchell, and Farrar gets the easy layup. Morgan State has just bothered the Hornets all game long with this press. Chelsea Mitchell's now got 4 steals, and Addison over the head of Michael Aldridge with the pass. And the Hornets down 11, and you see some dejected looks on their faces. They know this is one they had an opportunity to win, and they've really kind of lost containment on this one. And now in transition, more offensive rebounds from Morgan State. Hornets just struggling offensively without their star player Najee Pollard on the floor, and they've struggled with their press. The guard play has not been good enough. Continuing to turn the ball over, Chelsea Mitchell's got her 5th steal, gets the lay-in and 1. And that is likely the dagger now with less than 4 minutes to go. Morgan State looks well on their way to a 5th consecutive win. And Negron and Stinnett will check in for Janelle Addison and Kaya Abrams.
Shooting 1, Chelsea Mitchell.
And Mitchell converts. And a 14-point lead now for Morgan State. The score not indicative just of how close of a game this has been. Ash gets inside, and then the shot in and out. This was a very good game for 3 quarters of action. And the Hornets have just really lost composure. And give credit to Morgan State. They ratcheted up the intensity of their press, and the Hornets just could not respond to it. And inside, Zuri White, another easy lay-in. The lead up to 16. And Morgan State not calling off the dogs just yet, staying in that press. Aldridge long with another 3-point attempt. And another pass tipped, stolen away. Farrar in transition. The lefty layup, no good. And Jade Duncan called for the foul. Lanesia Ash will go to the free throw line for the Hornets. But certainly a frustrating performance for Coach Burgess and her girls in this fourth quarter. They had an opportunity to get this win and just really struggled with the press. Brandon Farrar and Chelsea Mitchell, excellent on the defensive end, consistently creating turnovers for the Lady Bears. And the Hornets just didn't have much of an answer. Ash gets both free throws to go. But still a 14-point game, and Hornets get in a passing lane and create a turnover here. Aldridge in transition, kicks it to Negron. Negron gonna drive, swings it back out to Aldridge, and just not enough aggressiveness. Multiple opportunities to get looks, and they couldn't get it to go. And Stinnett ends up making the basket, but just a little bit too much time taken off if you're going to make this comeback happen. Got to make it happen quicker than that on the offensive end. And now Morgan State will milk the clock again. Farrar drives, Mitchell pulls up from mid-range, no good, but another offensive rebound for Morgan State. And Zuri White gets the lay-in to go. And you see it, this Morgan State team just does not quit. They continue to attack passing lanes and really bother this Hornet offense. Coach Ed Davis, again, as the interim head coach, really has these girls playing with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity, and now with a lot of confidence after their 5th win in a row. And you see it, he continues to coach. He is going to coach until the final buzzer blows. They're staying in the full court press. They're continuing to attack passing lanes. And now here with a minute and a half to go in the game seemingly in hand, he's calling a timeout to coach up his girls. (66-52) to go the score. A minute and a half to go here in the fourth quarter of action. Morgan State trying to just run out the clock. Farrar with a good drive and goes to Takira Williams, and she's fouled hard. Foul called on Ivana Negron. And Takira Williams misses with the first free throw attempt. Williams converts with the second. And you see it, I mean, you get a shot here. Chelsea Williams and Farrar, they're both active in this full court press. I mean, they just will not back off. Coach Davis continuing to coach these girls, and now a hard foul from Jay Duncan will send Janelle Addison to the free throw line.
There's foul number 14, Jay Duncan, her second personal, team's 5th.
Morgan State, you can see it, they are coached to play until the final buzzer blows. Coach Davis in his 5th season at Morgan State. Been an assistant for the first 4.5 seasons. And with the job he's doing right now with this basketball team, I would certainly have to believe he's going to get the opportunity to take this program over full time next season.
1 minute, 1 minute.
And if not, and I were looking for a head coach, he'd certainly be on my list of candidates because he's done a great job with this team from 0-8 in the MEAC to now 5 wins in a row, including wins over some very good teams in the MEAC, including just like Hampton. And they went to Hampton and won that game. So Coach Davis certainly got to be given credit, doing an excellent job with this team.
Shooting 2 to Kyra Williams.
Kyra Williams checks out for Jade Duncan. 69-52. Morgan State has dominated this 4th quarter in a big way. And Michael Aldridge saved it. I don't think she had to. I think it went off of Farrar's foot.
Chelsea Mitchell.
But it ends up as another turnover, no less. So just a formality now. Aldridge pulls up, no good. And Zuri White comes up with the rebound. Chelsea Mitchell's got it. And Morgan State can hold to the final buzzer blows. 5 in a row for the Morgan State Lady Bears. They come to Dover, Delaware, and dominate the 4th quarter. It was a hotly contested one for 3 quarters. And Morgan State took care of business in the 4th quarter. They'll win this one 71-52. The Lady Hornets fall to 2-12 in the MEAC. They'll be back this Saturday at 2 o'clock. They'll take on the Hawks from UMES. As for us, we'll be back for the second of our 2-part doubleheader, as the men will take on the Morgan State Bears. These 2 teams met also a couple of weeks ago, and the Hornets got the win over in Maryland. So we will get ready for that one. Lady Hornets fall 71-52.